on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Pretty excited about this one because it's going to be my very first vlog. It's also going to be my very first vendor event. I'm so excited, super nervous. A lot of firsts in this video. I figured that, as it's getting closer to the event, I should start vlogging for it and, seeing what I can make of that. But I've just been cramming for the last couple of weeks because I've been super focused on making sure I get everything done and making sure that I have some inventory prep for this event. I have to make sure that I'm really knocking out these pieces. So I'm a little stressed, but it's good stress. Hopefully everything works out in the end. I'm hoping that this event is really fun. I'm just gonna be finishing up some coasters today. I got some coasters here that I'm gonna try to carve up. I should be able to knock these out pretty fast. It was the bigger pieces that were a little bit more time consuming. So a lot of college students are gonna be there. So I'm not really trying to make very big pieces for this event. I'm really focusing on some things that I can see them using in their dorm rooms, like coasters, keyboard rugs, keychains, maybe some wall hangings or some all-purpose mats or something like that. Wish me luck. Hopefully I can get a lot of it done. I've just been prepping for some equipment too. I got my square reader, getting some table display stuff coming in. Started pretty late today. I just took a shower and I was supposed to start around 7 a.m. and right now it's about almost 2:30. So way later than I expected to start today, but I need to just buckle down and just get shit done. And tomorrow I have all day to do that too. Very stressed, but very excited. I will get back with y'all in a minute. I'm just gonna go ahead and knock all this out. All right, so I just finished the last coaster out of all of the ones that I had planned to do today. I'm pretty happy that I was able to get it done. It came out pretty good. I'm pretty stoked about them, some sneak peeks of some of them. Yeah, I started at 2:30 and it is now midnight. Yeah, it's past midnight and that took a lot longer than I expected it to. It's okay, I took 3 long breaks throughout the day because, some moments where I was just feeling too burnt out or if I wanted to eat or, get some coffee or something. But yeah, it's important to take your breaks anyway. I'm pretty stoked that I was able to finish these. That was the goal of today. I'm gonna be working on some more stuff tomorrow. So I'm probably just gonna finish off the night by putting some labels on my other products. I'm pretty stoked I got some labels. Here they are on one of the products. I got those labels at Bushrugz. Bushrugz. I'm fucking tired. I got those labels at Dutch Labels. A good friend in the community recommended them to me, so I'm really thankful for him for doing that. What are you guys doing? So yeah, I'm pretty stoked to have these labels now. Just gonna put them on whatever products I have left and call it a night. And then tomorrow I have a lot more to do. Hopefully I can get a lot more stuff made, and yeah. So I'm tired. My brain is so fried right now. So I'm gonna end it here. Say good night. Good night. I'm gonna end it here, and I'll catch back with you guys tomorrow. It is the next day, and right now I'm gonna go head out and get some coffee and some food and kickstart my day. I had just woken up not too long ago, and I'm tired. I look tired. I went to bed very late last night. I'm gonna also be getting some more supplies that are getting shipped from Amazon. I personally feel like I don't have a lot of products, but I don't know. And I'm stressed out about it, not gonna lie, but it's fine. I'll figure it out. So yeah, I'm gonna grab some coffee, go grab some food, and then I will check back in with you guys later. Peace. Don't judge me for vlogging and driving. Right now I'm taking a break from just the pieces that I've been working on, and I'm gonna go grab some food because I'm starving. After I get some food, I'm gonna come back home, eat, and then set up that canvas and then work on some smaller pieces. I just want to do that and take a break from detailing, because when you're detailing and carving and snipping and all of that stuff, it gets to you, man. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tuft a bit, bust out my gun and get as much as I can done. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll check back in with you guys again later. Can I just get 4 tacos? Yes. All right, thank you. So today is the 22nd, and I got off work pretty late, unfortunately. So I try to rush home as fast as I can, try to knock some of these out. And they're just like a few more pieces to add, you know, to my inventory for the event. People have been telling me that I'm fine with what I have so far. I should be okay, but I'm an overthinker and I am psyching myself out, and I'm like, I don't have shit. Like, I don't have anything. Even though I've been working nonstop on stuff, I'm just like, I don't have anything. If I can knock these out at least, I'll feel a little bit better about the event, because, you know, the event's in 5 days, and I figured I would try to knock out a few more little pieces to bring to the table. I'm gonna try to bust these out as fast as I can, and then glue them up and cut them out and hopefully be good. Hopefully all of them can be done. Oh man, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm also excited because I want it to just be over already. I want to experience it, have it be over already, and then I can finally just like feel what I gotta feel, and you know. So I'm gonna work on these right now before I go to bed. Spend a little time on that, and yeah, hopefully it'll be good. What's up, guys? It is the 25th. I tufted all these, got them all done. But I have 2 days until the event, so I need to cram like crazy today. It's also like the middle of the day. I woke up later than I wanted to, which kind of sucks, but hopefully I can knock these out as fast as I can. I mean, these are pretty simple, so I'm gonna try to like get it done. I have a pochita rug that I also need to finish. Like, that's pretty much probably the most popular one out of everything that I tufted on my last canvas. So I still need to finish the pochita rug, which I'm probably gonna do first before I do any of these, just so I know that it's done. And then I drive out. I drive out to San Diego tomorrow night. It is coming down to the wire. I am stressed the fuck out, but I know I can do it. So wish me luck. Fingers crossed that I get all these done in time. Not all hope is lost, but I will keep you guys updated. Stay tuned. Fingers crossed. We got this. We got this. It's May 26th, and it is currently like 8:20 p.m. and I'm heading out to San Diego. And not an ideal time for me to be driving out there at all. I did not want to leave this late, but unfortunately, that's just how things turned out, and it is what it is. I just got to make the best of it. I'll get there around 1 a.m. and that's not too bad. Hopefully I can still bring some good vibes, some good energy tomorrow morning. But I just hope I have all my stuff together. I always have like that feeling that like I know I forgot something. Like I know I forgot something. There's just, I know like I triple, quadruple checked every room, and I'm like, I know that I'll always just be like, oh, that one thing. As long as I feel like I got all of the essential stuff, like I'll be fine. I actually have one other issue. I have not done a table display practice setup at all. Like I have no idea how I'm gonna set this table up, and I'm gonna have to figure it out all tomorrow morning. I'll try to get there as early as I can to the artist alley, and then figure something out, figure some type of display out. So wish me luck on that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. For now, the only thing I have to worry about right now is just knocking out this drive and getting there safely. Well, I will update y'all tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning, or when I get to San Diego. Probably tomorrow morning though, probably be too tired. So I will see you then. All right, so it's the day of the con, and I have to be there by like 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. But before that, before I do shit, I'm gonna get some coffee. Got a big day ahead of us. All right, so it started about, what time is it? It started about like probably 30 minutes ago. But we got everything set up. I'm here with Femi. Everything looks pretty good, not gonna lie. So we did everything this morning. We figured everything out like this morning, right when we got here. So I say that we did a pretty good job. But yeah, we'll see how the day goes. This is the back of the table. It's kind of a mess, but we're making it work. Got some fans going because it's hot as balls in here. But yeah, we just made our first sale, baby. First sale, let's go. And it's yeah, and it's only an hour. It's an hour in, so not bad, not bad. All right, so it's 4:20, and it's been going pretty well. We have quite a few sales, which has been pretty awesome. But most importantly, we got a bunch of raffle tickets. Look at that shit. Oh, this is gonna be a good raffle. It's gonna be good.
And some number 366092.
Let's go. Okay, cool. All right, it is 6:30 and I'm getting ransacked. So much is gone, way more than I ever thought. Has been actually insane. This raffle ticket, or this raffle bag, is like completely full of tickets. I'm so grateful. I just did not ever expect it, like, things to go this well. So I'm extremely grateful for how this day's turned out. Really solid first day. This was me frantically trying to finish a bunch of extra pieces after I'd sold so much on day one, because I wanted to have a lot more to present on day two. And after being up until 2:30 in the morning, I was able to do that. And I'm really happy with how they came out, and it was definitely well worth it. For the vlog.
Let me do here. Can you hold my merch up?
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Little hearts. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Pizza. Slashed my prices midway through the last day, and we are completely out almost. Crazy. Did not think that I would be leaving with almost no inventory. I'm very thankful. Very grateful. Cannot believe it, but we actually sold out. This is the only thing that I have left. Unbelievable. Still just completely shocked. And that piece was really acting more as like an eye catcher, more than an actual item that I was hoping to sell, but really happy with the outcome. So grateful. Everyone's packing up. Bye TGEX. That's a wrap on TGEX for a first time artist alley experience. I would say it was pretty successful. Heading home with our ratchet wagon here. The wagon broke. It's not even a wagon, it's a garment rack. It broke going into the elevator. Oh, fuck. All right, so it's been a long, eventful, and I would say successful weekend. I'm gonna talk all about it when I get back home, but right now I am about to drive back to Vegas. I got my Better Buzz here, and we have a 5-hour drive ahead of us, and it is 7:30 p.m. I can't wait to get back home. I'm so drained, just in all aspects, just so drained. So, all right, I'll tell you guys all about it later. Peace. It is quite a few days after the event. It is June 2nd, and I just haven't had a chance to really sit down and gather my thoughts and really talk about it. It was a really eventful weekend. So I took some notes down, and I'm just gonna kind of go over them and really just have my unfiltered thoughts about my experience. First of all, the event was great. It was an absolutely amazing expo, especially for one of my first times participating in an artist alley. Getting there was pretty simple. The parking situation was pretty simple, and it was nice. I brought my stuff there. We had to set up, and the crazy thing about setting up was I had gotten the displays and everything ordered, but we sent it to my girlfriend's apartment, so I didn't really have a chance to do a practice table or a practice display at all. So when I got there, it was literally just me, my brother, my girlfriend, and her cousin trying to figure out some type of display. And I'm glad that we figured out something that worked, because I wouldn't have been able to do that without them. I'm really thankful for them, because I felt like we were all just kind of frantic, maybe me a little bit more than the rest. I'm I've never put a display together before. I don't even understand the first part of putting together these grid cubes, and how do I want to set them up? Do I want shelves? Do I want an open display? Do I want to make a wall of grid cubes? I had no idea. So I'm really thankful for them. We were able to knock it out, and we knocked it out in time, which was important. And we threw on all of the pieces, and it was great. When it came to the prices too, I didn't have an idea of how much I wanted to sell everything for. I kind of looked around online to see what people were selling similar pieces for. I also thought about the demographic of the event goers, and how it was held at a university. There's going to be a lot of college students, so I tried to be more reasonable with my prices based off of the demographic. I also looked to my friends and the people that were close to me, and I asked them, I'm like, hey, as a consumer, how much would you buy this for? If you saw this price point, would you instantly write it off? Would you consider it? Would you jump on it right away? Do you think that it's an insane steal of a price? So I kind of just got other people's input, and then just kind of based my prices off of that, and also my own input and my own feelings of how much I think my work is with my talent in its current state. I haven't been doing this for too long, and I just didn't want to be the guy that was I've only been doing this for barely 3 months. It just hit 3 months the day after the event, I think. I'm barely coming up on my 3 months, and I don't want to be the guy that's just oh yeah, dude, my stuff is worth the standard price point of people that have been doing this for years, right? Or a year or two, that are much more established than I am. I don't want to be that guy. So I'm no, let me judge my work, fairly and more reasonably, while still trying to respect myself too, and not extremely undersell my products. So it was kind of a juggle, but I feel like I figured it out. I feel like I set pretty decent price points, because with what I came home with, I wasn't upset about. I sold out. So I sold out, which was insane. It was completely unexpected. That was not the goal going into this event. Some people might hear that and be what do you mean? You're not there to make money? Of course you were. Making money was a part of the event for me, but I was more focused on establishing myself, putting myself out there, and really pushing the raffle and passing out my business cards. I wanted to make sure that I was trying to get as many new followers as I could, and really just establish myself more. I'm just slowly trying to climb up there. Baby steps. I'm not trying to take huge, massive leaps. I'm just trying to go at my own pace and have fun, and still have fun and not stress out too much about numbers and statistics and all that stuff. I kind of want to talk about the demographic of the customers. So the event had a lot more people than I initially thought were going to be there. I was thinking like, oh, okay, it's at a university, it's a university expo, it's probably gonna be like a decent, like, couple hundred people. My dumbass, like, assuming so poorly, you know, of the event, I was glad to be wrong, like, extremely wrong. Because there were so many people there. I can't even estimate like how many people I thought showed up, because it was a lot. And it was like people were there, people were excited for the events, for the voice actors. You know, there were signings, like Lily Peach who showed up. They were excited to support the artist at Artist Alley, which was awesome. It was incredible. The flow of people that came in was way bigger than I ever thought it would be. It was like a little bit overwhelming at first too, I'm not gonna lie. But I got over that pretty quick. Like I was able to kind of like snap myself out of it, even though my battery drained, like my social battery drained pretty fast throughout the event. It was still extremely fun. I loved talking to everybody there, meeting people. There were even people that showed up that got into tufting themselves, asking me like questions like, hey, like I got into this too. Like, how did you get your lines to look like that? Or how did you get the detailing like this? All of that was so fucking awesome to just experience. Every single person was amazing that came up to my table. They showed like genuine interest and put a genuine smile on my face. It was incredible. It was incredible. Something that I learned from this experience that I want to make sure doesn't happen again. I wish I had more of an established inventory before I even signed up for this event. It would have helped with the stress and the pressure building up to this event, because I didn't really have anything. I had like a couple of pieces already kind of done that I had to finish up. Other than that, I pretty much made everything that I sold at the event within like the last month before the event started. I think going forward, I'm going to slowly make inventory that I don't plan to sell like online or anything, and maybe just keep in my closet or keep in storage for the next time that I want to do another Artist Alley event, because I definitely want to do another Artist Alley event. It was incredible, it was so fun. One great thing for me as well was meeting other artists there, having them come to my table and me go to theirs, and us just checking out each other's work and, you know, kind of like geeking out over the stuff that we've all made. It was so dope. I met a lot of great people there, and I'm so thankful that, you know, that I did. I even saw like another crafting artist there. She was like crocheting these cute octopus, and it was so cool. Like just kind of being each other's fans was really cool, and supporting one another. I look forward to, you know, talking to these people more and like even seeing them again at other events, or maybe even collaborating with some of you. Like I would love to collaborate with some of the people that I met there. It would be really fun to make a piece, you know, together. If any of you are watching this and, you know, you're interested, you know, maybe we can work something out. I don't know, but I think it would be really fun. I am hoping to just go to more events and meeting more artists and, you know, getting more immersed within this like artistic space that is very new to me. I'm very happy I met you guys. It was dope. So like another thing too is that I've talked about how leading up to the event it was very stressful, and because it was, but not just stressful in the sense of like making sure I have inventory, making sure that I have product, but I didn't know how any of this was gonna go. The anticipation was absolutely killing me. I was just in my head. I was thinking all these, you know, thinking about all these outcomes and what could happen and all this stuff, right? And like a big thing was even imposter syndrome too. I've never really experienced imposter syndrome before, so this was kind of new to me, and it was like, it wasn't a fun feeling. I was just questioning myself in a way that was not healthy. I was just like, am I any good? Why am I even doing this? Who do I think that I am? Why am I at this event? Why do I think that anybody would like my stuff or like my work? Why do I think that anybody would buy from me or want a commission from me? It sucked, and I shouldn't be thinking about myself that way, but unfortunately I couldn't help it. All of that was getting to me, and meeting everybody there and having them come to my table and then asking me questions and them gushing over like some of the pieces that I made, and people wanting to like having the feeling of needing that item that they saw. They're like, I need this, you know, like that put such a big smile on my face, and like it really like destroyed any of those negative feelings and thoughts that I was having about myself, and it really helped bring fulfillment instead. And I was just like, wow, like I'm doing something right. Okay, that's cool. Like I made somebody's day, and I just made somebody extremely happy by by them seeing something that I've made, and them having this feeling of needing it in their space, in their personal space, and hanging it on their wall or having it on their desk or whatever the case may be. It was dope, and it was like very humbling, and I'm like extremely grateful for all the people that came by and just reassured me as a person. Like, I don't think that anybody realized that that's what they were doing, but y'all were doing that, and I am so appreciative and I'm so grateful. It made my artist alley experience unforgettable and something that I want to continue to do in the future. Now I'm gonna kind of bring this to a close. I don't know how other people feel talking about their finances when it comes to things like this. You know, I'm new to the artist alley space. I'm new to vlogging. I like to be a transparent person, so I want to talk about how much I've made and like what my costs were and stuff like that, just so people who are interested in something like this within this space can get an idea of what to expect. My tabling fee was $45. I think that's pretty cheap. I think that's on the very, very low end of events. And granted, it is like, it was an event that was held by a university, so I wouldn't expect them to charge like $300 for a table or something like that. $45 covered my table for 2 days. My traveling expenses and all of that was also unique because I didn't have to pay for things like a hotel room or a plane ticket or anything like that. So I drove down to San Diego. It's about like a 4.5 to 5 hour drive from Las Vegas. So I paid for my gas there and back. And when it came to my living situation, I stayed with my girlfriend because she has an apartment out in San Diego. You know, so it was just spending money on gas, food, coffee, and the table. So not a lot of expenses for the general artist alley goer, I think. I don't know, I'm just assuming. Keeping all that in mind, I made $787.77. Mind-blowing, fucking mind-blowing that I even made anywhere near that amount, because I was thinking like, yeah, I'll take home like, I don't know, $200 maybe, like $200, maybe $300, but $787, almost $800 was not what I was expecting at all. I'm so thankful that I sold out, and I thought the prices were too low at some points. I think it was a pretty reasonable turnout. I like the prices that I set because I would rather have all my pieces sold and have my work out in the wild. Having my pieces out there with other people, to me, is more important than it sitting in my place and collecting dust. I could just bring them to the next event that I go to, and it can be part of that like backlog inventory, which is probably what I would have done. But I'm glad that all of them sold and they're out there now. Very lucky for that to be the case. Very grateful for that to be the case as well. It did as best as it possibly could have, in my opinion. I'm very happy for it to have gone down the way that it did. Another thing that when it comes to money is that I am glad that I had multiple payment methods available for people. Most of my transactions were done on card and Venmo, but I'm glad that I had every payment method available because I had a transaction for every payment method that I had. You know, that's another thing to keep in mind is, you know, run to the bank real quick. Get some change, get some petty cash for yourself. I only got like, I think $50 worth of petty cash. You need to get yourself some singles and stuff. It's gonna be really important for the people that do wanna pay with cash, that don't really have any other method, you know, for whatever reason. You know, some of the sales that I did take from cash were like pretty big ones too. So I'm glad that I had that available, because if I didn't, I would have missed out, and that would have sucked, you know? I would hate for somebody to have been interested in something that I made and then them not being able to purchase it because I'm not prepared to, you know, fulfill their transaction. So very important, provide every payment method that you can. So yeah, that's pretty much it. TGEX was an insanely awesome first time experience at an artist alley, and it blew away all my expectations. The people there were amazing. The college students were ready to buy stuff, which was dope. I had a lot of fun, and that was important. Hopefully I can get some sort of branding as well for the next event, because I didn't really have any branding to show, so there was a lot of incredible displays around me, and I just felt like I was kind of naked. So I don't know, maybe that brought some charm to the event, or, you know, to my booth, and maybe people were just like, oh, this guy looks like different, you know, what's going on here? So, you know, maybe that helped, but I would like to look a bit more established in the future, so I'm gonna work towards that. It was great, and I want to do it again. I would love to do it again. Hopefully I can go back next year if they're holding it again, and, you know, come back better, come back bigger, hopefully, and here's to many more, you know, here's to many more events and vlogs, hopefully. So if you enjoyed this first time vlog, you know, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, to, you know, follow my socials, and, you know, to keep up with the events that I'm planning to go to in the future, and maybe, you know, you can see me at an event next time, and you can stop by and say what's up. That would be cool. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much again, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you later.